bago ang intense na bakbakan sa NCAA Season 99.
Kilalanin natin ang mga bagong muka na maghahatid ng latest happenings sa loob at labas ng court. May unang balita si Aubrey Carampet.
Sa pagbubukas ng bagong season ng National Collegiate Athletic Association o NCAA, may new faces rin na maghahatid ng latest happenings in and out of court. Ang mga bagong NCAA Season 99 courtside reporter. Via Zoom, winelcome sila ni GMA Network Senior Vice President at Head ng GMA Integrated News, Synergy and Regional TV, Oliver Victor B. Amoroso. Kasama sina NCAA host Anton Rojas, Martin Coach Hammer Antonio at Martin Javier.
So we are officially welcoming you as one of the newest courtside reporters of the NCAA Season 99.
Hello mga kapuso! Kabilang sa newest CSRs ang kilalang palaban sa Running Man Philippines, ang multi-talented artist, student reporter na si Lexi Gonzalez. What's up, mga kapuso? From Hearts on Ice to the hard court naman, ang cutie singer-reporter ng Alabang na si Hannah Arguelles. Beauty and brains din ang iba pang newest CSRs na mga dean's lister sa kani-kanilang schools. Hello, mga kapuso. Ang pretty and charming student reporter ng Caloocan City na si Glycel Ann Galpo. Hello, mga kapuso. Ang future architect reporter from Pasig City na si Aliana Isabel Faustino. Hello, mga kapuso. Ang events host student reporter ng Santa Rosa, Lizelle Ann Nierves.
Hey NCAA, this is
Ang bubbly and pretty student reporter ng Quezon City na si Monique Angelica Santos, na former PSL courtside reporter at student DJ din. At ang multi-passionate student reporter ng Malolos na si Diana Marie Igual.
Hi mga kapuso.
TV and print ad model at Miss Polo Philippines 2019 naman ang beauty queen reporter ng Valenzuela City, Arlove De Jesus.
Ay mga kapuso, ako po si Christine.
Nagbabalik din for this season sina Christine San Agustin, Julia May Ong, Fatima Faye Reyes, at Stephanie Benito. Games will officially start sa pagbubukas ng NCAA Season 99 sa September 24 sa Mall of Asia Arena at mapapanood sa GMA at GTV. Ito ang unang balita. Aubrey Carampel para sa GMA Integrated News.
Buong-buo na ang loob ng Benilde Blazers at San Sebastian Golden Stags na bumawi at makuha na ang kampyonato sa nalalapit na pagbubukas ng NCAA Season 99. Sa kanya-kanyang pep rally, nakisaya at all-out support din ng ilang kapuso artist. Yan ang tinutukan ni JP Soriano.
Kinapusman sa championship sa Season 98 ang bagong team captain ng Benilde Blazers na si Robbie Naive. Buo raw ang kumpiyansang magtatagumpay sila sa NCAA Season 99. And to pump up the Benilde Blazers spirit, full support ang Benilde community sa 2023 Benilde Blazers Pep Rally.
As an athlete, that's one of the things na hinahanap namin. And yeah, I'm really thankful that our school is able to provide us with this type of event, which really uplifts us, our morals, and coming to this season.
Pakitang gila sa buwis buhay stance ang Benilde Blazers Pep Squad. Habang pahinga sa hardcourt, sa dance floor muna bumida ang men's basketball team rookies ng Blazers. At defending champion sa women's volleyball ng season 98, Lady Blazers. Present din to motivate the Benilde spirit ang former Benilde Blazer volleyball player at abot kamay pangarap stars na si John Vic de Guzman at sparkle artist na sina Anthony Rosaldo at Jeff Moses. All out din ang suporta ng San Sebastian College Recoletos community para sa 2023 Golden Stags Pep Rally. Ang Golden Stags cheerleading squad ang nag-set ng mood para i-cheer ang student athletes ng Stags. May games din at sayawan ala TikTok with student athletes kabilang na ang senior men's basketball team ng Golden Stags. Siyempre, full support pa rin ang GMA Sparkle Artist sa Stags Pep Rally na sina Xavier Ramos at Dustin Yu. Noong nakaraang season, muntik nang makapasok sa Final Four ang Stags sa men's senior basketball. Bagay na determinado raw na ma-accomplish ayon sa team captain ng Stags na si Alex De Soyo.
Sa lahat ng San Sebastian community, in-invite ko kayo to watch our game and opening sa 24, and I hope na supportahan nyo kami and panoorin nyo kasi kailangan namin ng cheer nyo and kailangan namin yung presence nyo.
Sa September 24 na opisyal na magbubukas ang isa na namang makasaysayang NCAA Season 99. Para sa GMA Integrated News, JP Soriano, nakatutok 24 oras.
Sampung araw na lang magbubukas ang NCAA Season 99. Kaya ang Benilde at
Hello mga kapuso, we are greeting you live from the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center dito sa lungsod ng San Juan for our live coverage of NCAA Season 99 New Heroes of the game. It is the matchup between the Benilde Blazers and the JRU Heavy Bombers. Glad you could join us. Anton Rojas alongside four-time NCAA champion JV Mocon, and later on we will hear from our courtside reporters Lizelle Nieves and Christine San Agustin reporting for Benilde and JRU respectively. Now, JV, we are witnessing the Season 99 debut of Will Gozum.
Oo nga eh. Talagang hinahanap siya last game nitong CSE, lalo na si Coach Charles Chu. Actually, yung mga starters, they played really well. Four starters scored double digit, pero nagkulang pa rin yun.
At nagbago ng starting unit, si Coach Charles Chu, Miguel Oxon is starting along with Will Gozum and Mark Sanko. Sanko and Oxon came off the bench on opening day. Samantala sa panig naman ni Coach Luis Gonzalez, it's the same starting unit. Well, you know what they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Oo, tama. Lalo na, ang ganda ng tinatakbo ng JRU ngayon. The way yung pace ng game nila, the way they move the ball, talagang kita-kita natin very, very effective.
Are you shocked that Letran, who is the defending champion, is 0-2 sa simula nitong panibagong torneo?
Oo naman, grabe. Talagang, sabi mo nga, new heroes ngayon. Hindi mo na, yung expectation natin, marami nang mangyayari kasi iba't ibang players, iba't ibang coaches, head coaches. So, there's a lot na mabibigay ngayong NCAA Season 99.
Now, although we have new heroes, merong mga nagbabalik na heroes just like this guy right here, AJ Miranda, outscoring the entire Letran Knights single-handedly in overtime 7-6.
Kita natin improvement itong batang to kasama si Marvin Junicio. Really proving and stabilizing itong JRU Heavy Bombers.
Prince Carlos trying to find the rookie, Paul Turco, cutting. At syempre, inaabangan natin yung unang possession na makakahawak ng bola ang reigning MVP na si Will Gozum.
Sigurado hanapin niya ng mga teammates, especially si Coach Charles Chu. Lalong-lalo na sa sinabi ni Coach Charles na overrated etong team niya. Talagang makikita natin kung it's gonna lit a fire for them or they're gonna fold.
Yeah, to quote his exact tweet on X. It's called X now, not Twitter. Sabi niya, we suck. Overrated. And then he wrote a subsequent tweet saying that he has to do better, including himself.
You gotta love that, Anton. Yung accountability nito ni Coach Charles. Not only blaming the players, but also blaming himself. Now, you gotta do better then.
Wow. Speaking of doing better, here's a guy who is clearly better than he was last season, JL De Los Santos. JRU just looking like a more mature and composed team here in season 99. And here comes De Los Santos again. De Los Santos saves it to the wrong man. That's a good stop by Prince Carlos. At eto na po, Will Gozum, inside pass. And the rookie, Turco, is able to score.
Ayan talaga yung na-miss ng Benilde. Itong playmaking ni Gozum. Not only scoring, is rebounding yung nagagawa niya sa court. Kasi masyado marami nag-help sa kanya kapag nasa loob siya.
And JV, Coach Charles is making him play the 3 position to start season 99. Preparing him for his future career in the pros. All right, we mentioned earlier Lizelle Nieves will be reporting for the Benilde side. Let's go to Lizelle for her first report.
Yes, aiming to reignite their flame, the Benilde Blazers are back on court after a disappointing loss last Sunday. From leading in the first half to being dominated by the end of the game, Coach Charles Chu mentioned that he wishes that this serves as a wake-up call for the team. Calling some first game jitters, key player last game, Miggy Corteza, said that coming from a loss, he believes that the team will come out with a high energy and give a better Benilde basketball game. However, one of the things to look forward to in this match, just like what you said, the comeback and season 99 debut of the big man of the Blazers, Will Gozum. Now, with a complete Benilde team, the question is, Anton and JV, will the odds be in the favor of the Benilde Blazers? Back to you.
Well, they've got to be, because with regards to the preseason predictions, almost everybody is saying this is going to be Benilde's year.
Kasi yung lineup na hawak niya ngayon ni Coach Charles Chu, talagang they can go all the way. Pero they just need to earn it little by little until makuha nila yung pick nila. Sabi mo nga, Will Gozum playing on the 3, ang daming variations na pwedeng gawin ni Coach Charles yan, defensively and offensively.
Pero mabibigat din yung mga graduating players on this Benilde side. So there is that sense of urgency to win the championship here in season 99. Prince Carlos, Miggy Corteza, Chris Flores, Will Gozum, and Robbie Naive are all graduating after this season.
So ito yung mga time na you're gonna leave a legacy para dito sa CSB, para maalala ka talaga. Yan yung inahanap natin ngayon. Pag player ka, you just wanna, lalo na mga alumni, pag nakita ka, you're a champion, iba yung dating eh.
Paul Turco missing on that free throw. Babalik ang bola sa JRU. Medina bounce pass to Joshua Giab. De Leon is also on the floor now for Coach Louis Gonzalez. It's a zone defense being employed by Benilde. JL. Medina, baseline drive. Giab fakes, fires, and converts.
Very patient itong JRU until to the last second. Nahanap nila yung open man.
Oxon, quick trigger. Too strong from the corner.
I think, Anton, yung mga shots like that ni Oxon favors itong JRU kasi yun yung gusto nilang pace eh. Very fast pace and then quick shots. Yan yung nahanap nila, mapupunta yung momentum sa side nila.
Meanwhile, one of the new heroes of the game, number 9, Sean Argente, debuting in the NCAA with a 12-point performance, including 2 clutch triples late in the game, has now checked in for Coach Louis Gonzalez.
Sabi mo, Anton, points guard. Ito si Argente, and he showed what he can do. Dead-eye shooter talaga to.
Yeah, that was the scouting report given to me by team captain Ray De La Rosa. Points guard daw.
Di ko lang kung compliment ba yun or nangaasar lang.
Well, he'll take it. They need the points badly against Natran. Meanwhile, Prince Carlos knocks down a triple. I mean, if you're a points guard, you might as well own it, di ba?
Yep, oo naman. Lalo na if you're a shooter like Argente.
De Los Santos gives it to Marwin Dionisio, who has improved his outside shot. Dangerous pass in the paint, stolen away by Benilde as we go now to Christine Saragustin.
Definitely a gem leading their team during their first win of the season. Need I say more, Anton and JV? I'm talking about Agent Miranda, who told me today that he is 100% confident about his performance with no room for self-consciousness and only has focus on how he can bring more of this to the table. Dahil wala po si Rai De La Rosa today to lead the team because of a bad fall during their last game. Nagpapahinga po siya ngayon. That's according to their conditioning coach, Jeff Mendoza. Ready naman daw po si Agent kasama ang mga ibang veteranong player from the JRU to lead the team today. Yan muna ang balita mula sa JRU side. Balik sa inyo.
Thank you very much, Christine, for that update. We'll take a break. JRU leads Benilde 8-7. Body, Sting, and these young ladies from JRU energized para dito sa campaign ng JRU. They started off great at the Mall of Asia Arena in Pasay City on opening day. They want to continue their winning ways, and I'm sure Mancom representative Paul Supan is very pleased with the crowd support ng JRU ngayong season.
Oo, solid talaga itong JRU. Kitang-kita mo naman, pati yung mga players all out eh. And credit to Coach Louie and itong conditioning staff nila. They're really prepared for this season kasi itong fast-paced game talaga nakakapagod, and it's endurance na to play that long for this season.
You see team consultant Raiko Toroman, who was with Coach Charles Tiu in Gilas 1 several years back, now helping out the Benilde Blazers. Miggy Corteza, one of the most hard-working players that we have here in the NCAA. Solid outing, a game-high 21 points against LPU in the loss.
And si Miggy really stepped up with the loss of eto si Will Gozum. Pero nagkulang pa talaga. Pero he really improved ito si Miggy Corteza.
Sancos, straight away 3, and he knocks it down, gives Benilde the lead. Argente, bola napunta dito kay JL De Los Santos. De Los Santos. Dionisio. You can see that he has a lot more confidence taking those threes, no more hesitation.
Why not, Anton? He hit a couple of threes last game, so dapat tuloy-tuloy lang. At the same time, that's good for him and for his team.
Muling nagbabalik sa ating laro, Agent Miranda. Now, I'm interested to see who will run the point here. It could be Argente. He was playing the 2 when De Los Santos was on the floor. Gozo. Sanko. Oxor. Cross-court pass to Will. Inside pass.
Oh, sayang.
Unlucky break there for the Benilde Blazers. Dionisio passing it to Argente, and you can see that Gozum is closing out to make sure that he does not have a clear look to the basket.
Kita mo yung JRU, talagang dino-double team ito si Will Gozum talagang. Pero at the same time, nakikita ni Will yung open man eh. Two different defensive schemes. Itong CSB, they're going zone. At the same time, itong JRU switching ball screen defense kasi very big lineup etong CSB with Will playing on the 3.
Will average 16.7 points per game, 9.4 rebounds per game, and 1.7 assists per outing. So we see his playmaking abilities early on dito sa laban na to. McCoy Marcos is also in the game for the first time. Marcos still has one more playing year remaining, so he will be around for season 100 of the NCAA.
Grabe advantage playing under Coach Charles Chu, no? And then you're gonna play under Coach Toroman. As an international coach, grabe yung experience mo. If you're a CSB player, you're very, very blessed to be playing para dito sa CSB.
So it's a different perspective. We have the Filipino physical brand of basketball. And then, syempre, European style, yung kay Coach Raiko. More of a tactical approach. And let's see how they will blend in those two philosophies here in this game and this season. Corteza, dinedepensa ni Giab. Fade away by Miggy. Masyado malakas, tatakbo si Miranda. Miranda kontra Gozum. Miranda off the glass. Too strong. Corteza with the board. Oxon accelerates. Oxon unable to finish. And Will Gozum comes up with the board. Oxon to Naive. For 3, Robbie Naive.
Ready that three-pointer para dito kay Will. Working really hard sa pagbabalik niya dito sa NCAA and for CSB.
Gia. Medina gives it to Agent Miranda. And a foul away from the ball.
Ito si Marcos is trying to top block etong si Argente para hindi niya makuha yung bola pataas. And then they're really switching itong defensive schemes ng CSB from zone to man-to-man.
Benilde shooting well from the outside. Carlos and Sanko knocking those triples. Benilde is on top by 3. This is officially the 4th game day of NCAA Season 99. Silipin natin ang team standings. JRU with that opening day victory against no less than the defending champion Letran Knights, and then Benilde 0-1, losing to LPU, who's actually #1 right now in the standings.
Very interesting, no, Anton? Talagang di mo masasabi itong season who's gonna be on the Final Four, gonna win the championship. Talagang ang daming unexpected.
Are you mad that I didn't have Sanbera in my top 4?
Well, actually, medyo.
I mean, I was just being honest. I was asked on the spot. I was shocked with myself, actually. But this is basketball. What happens in the preseason and what happens, or what you see on paper, doesn't always translate
Very different.
to the court.
Tama.
But Sanbera looked great against Arellano in the first game. So,
Wala na, Anton, late ka na.
man,
Wala sa Final
wala
Four.
na. Touch move na. Meanwhile, JRU cutting the Benilde 3-point lead to 1. Corteza gives it to Marcos. Marcos is double teamed. And Dionisio picks up the loose ball. Miranda. Ball goes to the left wing, and the triple is up and in. And one of the new gunners of JRU, Pat Ramos making his presence felt. Kahukok. Pull-up jumper does not work. It's JRU basketball. Benilde is running. Kahukok. Looking for Miggy Corteza. Corteza with a turnaround jump hook plus the foul.
I was about to say, Anton, itong JRU, they're really playing good defense. Pero on that play, Miggy Corteza and one. Pero ang dami lang defensive schemes eh. They were trapping the corner and then pushing the break. Kaso nga lang, nag-turnover itong JRU. Pero you want that from them eh. Yung fast pace talaga. Gusto nila mabilis yung bola. From the defensive side naman, they want the ball out of the hands of someone or gusto nila yung bola na nasa not good ball handler para doon nila dinodouble.
A minute and 51 remaining in the first quarter as Corteza will shoot the bonus. Unable to complete the three-point play. Babalik ang bola sa JRU. Tabla po tayo, 15 all. Medina to Dionisio. No hesitation. Marwin Dionisio.
Exactly, Anton. No hesitation para dito kay Marwin Dionisio. Kitang-kita ang ganda ng stroke ng bata.
At eto naman ang sagot ni Miggy Corteza. I want to ask you, JV, at what point in your collegiate career did you realize that if I'm going to be more effective in the pros, I have to extend my range?
Alam mo, Anton, that's a great question. But I think on my second year pa lang I was adjusting na. Pero at the same time, it wasn't my strength So I'm not really using it during the game until on my last year. Talagang doon ko pinakita. As you can see here, si Marwin Dionisio really showing his where itong skills niya.
And even Corteza actually shooting a lot more from the outside as we saw on opening day.
It just goes to show how this game really changed a lot.
De Los Santos, cross-court pass. Ramos for three. Ramos played 8 minutes in his NCAA debut, scored 4 points and grabbed 4 rebounds.
Kung mapapansin mo, Anton, itong JRU, even last game, ang ganda ng mga cross-court passes nila sa front court nila, not even on the back court. Talagang from the post to the weak side.
Ito yung magandang pasahan sa ilalim. And this was that shot by Marwin Dionisio. And Corteza, great footwork. Dionisio was 3 for 9 from beyond the arc in the win against Letran. So imagine that 9 3-point attempts taken.
9 3 points. May green light talaga eh.
Oh, he stepped on the baseline on that drive. Theo Pabico, one of the rookies for JRU. Naive able to draw a foul as he drove to the basket.
Little bit of shimmy. Ito si Robin Naive.
New team captain taking over the role of JC Cullar last season. Cullar, by the way, is officially a part of the coaching staff of Coach Charles Tew.
Siyempre, as a player din, if you're still playing for Benilde and you see one of your teammates sa coaching staff, and then, siyempre, pag pinagalitan ka, may someone who's gonna look after you on the player side din.
De Los Santos. Oh, an awkward pull-up by JL, but he knew the time was winding down. So, at the end of the first period, the JRU Heavy Bombers lead the Benilde Blazers 18-17. This is our coverage of NCAA Season 99, new heroes of the game.
Look at me now, I'm flying.
Well, we mentioned the list of players who will be graduating at the end of season 99. Miggy Corteza is one of them. And he's really making the most of every opportunity, as we saw on opening day. Look at those numbers.
21 points, 2 out of 5 3-point field goals, 4 rebounds, 1 assist and steal. Talagang lahat nakuha niya pero yung talagang kitang-kita natin dun is yung 5 blocks niya For 27 minutes, mahirap yun So siya talagang naging anchor sa defense itong CSB.
And in 22 games last season, Miggy Corteza had a grand total of 17 blocks. So that was for one entire season.
One game pa lang.
One game pa lang nakakalima na si Miggy Corteza.
He's off to a good start, si Miggy.
And now Benilde is changing up their defensive scheme here, JV.
Yeah, sila naman yung may pressure ngayon itong Benilde.
Now we saw a variety of defensive schemes. They were playing zone, they were going man, and now the full court pressure.
I think itong Benilde, they can't really go into zone right now with Argente on the floor though. So they want to pressure him kapag siya ni kumuha ng bola.
Grabe yung denial ni Kahukob dito kay Sean Argente.
And they know he can shoot.
And here he is, right on cue. Sumabit. You know, this kid developed a very early reputation as a shooter. All right, let's get an update on the JRU side. Let's hear from Christine Saragustin.
Morales on the high in the JRU Heavy Bombers side today. And this can only mean one thing, Anton and JV, they are ready to snatch another victory. Na-share nga po kanina ni Coach Louie Gonzales na pagkatapos po ng saglit na selebrasyon ay diretso lock-in na po agad-agad ang koponan para mag-regroup at refresh lang kanilang sistema. Dagdag pa ni Coach, the past few days, isa lang daw po talaga ang bilin niya sa koponan at ito ay importansya ng team effort because for him, they are ordinary as individuals but they are at their strongest when together. Yan muna ang balita mula sa JRU side. Anton and JV.
Thank you very much, Christine. You know, interesting story about Sean Argente. I was speaking to the young kid earlier. Nag-high school pala siya sa Letran.
Oh, okay.
And then he spent 1 year in college sa PCU Manila. Now, when he was in Letran in high school, ang coach niya doon, Raymond Valenzuela and John Ferriols. Si Coach Tisoy Ferriols ang tawag niya. And they were the ones who told Sean na mag-try out sa JRU. They contacted Coach Mixon Ramos in 2021. Kaya siya napunta sa JRU.
So this kid talaga has been on a journey.
Yeah.
Iba't ibang school. So this is his time to show what he can do.
And here he is, Argente. Oh, good extra pass.
Kita mo rin dito kay Argente, swag niya no? Na kahit ordinaryong pasa, parang kita mo yung confidence ng bata
This is the biggest lead of the game now for JRU. And Mara. Oh. Coach Charles is signaling for an unsportsmanlike foul.
Tamaan na sa mukha ito si Mara.
All right, let's take a look at what transpired here. Offensive rebound para kay Mara.
Ayun. Kitang-kita natin. And he's still down on the floor. Ito si Mara. I think it's on the neck.
So our referees are reviewing the replay. JL is explaining, I'm looking at him right now, he's explaining that he was just getting the ball and his forearm just happened to be right there on the neck area of Michael Mara.
Siya daw lumapit sa siko niya.
Oh man.
That's a good sign. Smiling ito si Mara. Parang walang nangyari. And I know, masakit yun.
I'm actually interested to see what the call will be, JV.
Yep.
Of course, some will say it was a good acting job. And some will say it was still an elbow to,
Yeah.
you know, the neck area.
Unsportsman.
Foul on number 2, JL De Los Santos.
And explain to JL, yung kamay niya was just there as he was going up for the ball. Another angle. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's different angle, no? Yeah.
Oh, yung kanang kamay niya yung kumuha ng bola. Yung kaliwa, yun yung tumama.
But honestly, I'm not sure if it's na ganun kalakas.
Yeah.
For Mara to, you know.
Mara's a big kid.
Oo, to lie down na ganun katagal.
Maybe that's why he was smiling.
Hindi natin malaman, bro.
But Coach Charles, right away, he signaled for an unsportsmanlike foul.
He saw it, eh.
Yeah, it happened right in front of him. Yung angulo ng left forearm ni JL.
I think JL was trying to get the ball and then matatamaan niya si Mara, so he shoved him na tumama lang a little bit sa leeg ito ni Mara.
So this is going to be some technical free throws. It looks like Miguel Oxon will shoot the 2 technical free throws.
And you can see here Mara icing itong sa may neck area niya.
Alright, makibalita muna tayo sa Benilde side. Balikan natin si Lizelle Nerves.
Follow instructions, trust the system, and don't back down. Ito yung mga paalala ng coaches ng Benilde Blazers coming into this ball game, knowing that the JRU Heavy Bombers is a tough team to beat. They focus more on their physicality and mental toughness. Captain Ball Robbie Naive said that they have to be more aggressive, more disciplined, and they must share the ball. At dagdag pa, the Coach Charles that they have to match the physicality, defend properly, wag magmadali, take their time, and communicate on the court. Still in search for their first win. Na kanino nga ba ang upper hand sa battle na ito, Anton and JV?
You were nodding your head, JV, as Lizelle was reporting.
Yeah, tama yung physicality talaga. They really need to respond. Siyempre, not in a dirty way. With shots like that, with plays like that coming here from kay Coach Charles Chu. And that way, doon nila mapapakita or mawawala yung moral. Kasi napakataas ng moral itong JRU coming from a win.
Second triple of the game for Prince Carlos. Now, what I don't see so far is Will Gozum asserting himself. He's kind of letting the game come to him in his NCAA Season 99 debut.
And I think that's good, eh? It doesn't really need to force anything, eh? Let the game come to you, as they say. Get a rebound, get a stop, get a good pass, and then eventually you get your rhythm. At the same time, I think at the start of this game, he started playing the 3. So that's a lot of adjustment, I think, for him.
Naive accelerates. Good stop by the Heavy Bombers. Oh, what a move by Medina. Extra pass. Giab. Oh, he had to hustle to get that ball up.
Kita natin yung energy nitong JRU Heavy Bombers. They're on the board. I mean, 3 players getting the rebound after the shot. And then we can see the CSB players, mga white jerseys, slowly going down for their defense. So that's not a good sign.
Joshua Giab coming off the bench in JRU's campaign here in Season 99 so far, making the first free throw. Last season, itong si Giab started all of the 17 games that he played in. So, I mean, every year, you never know what type of strategy the coaches will employ.
And it depends also on the players you have on the team. And at the same time, if you have a new coach, that's a different lineup na naman, like starter na naman. Or like right now, if you improved as like Will Gozum put you up on a three guard.
Benilde is up by 1. We'll take a break. Back with more NCAA Season 99 after a few. Ito yung mga bago nating pakana ngayong season 99. The cutie cam. I'm waiting for the hottie cam Bo Belga. Features
So,
nakaraan
So, Antonio, yun ba ang standard? Para lang alam ng mga viewers natin, NCAA fans natin. Ayan, kitang dami ng cuties here in the Phil Oil, Eco Oil Arena.
It's a Friday pala ngayon, JV. Friday.
Tama.
So, jam-packed JRU side. They are the host school for Season 99. And Benilde has a decent crowd as well.
Yeah, dumadami na. I think the traffic lang kasi it's Friday din.
Samantala, H.M. Miranda. This guy's like a microwave. Heating up as soon as he comes off the bench. JRU is back with a 1-point lead. Bola napunta kay Carlos. Carlos pinasa kay Miguel Oxon. Oxon, bounce pass, two-man game with Will Gozum, and there you go. Will Gozum is back.
Ayan sinasabi mo, Anton, yung game lumapit kay Will, hindi siya yung, didn't force anything kasi nga, ngayon lang siya maglalaro. As we can see here, H.M. Miranda with the step back. Microwave. Kita-kita natin, nice pass here from Oxon. Will Gozum with an N1, and we love that.
And that was just the first field goal of the season for the reigning MVP, Will Gozum. Pero gaya ng na-explain natin, he's letting the game come to him. Yep. He's not forcing the issue. And he's pumped up. Talking about Will Gozum. Miranda, such a crafty scorer.
That was a tough shot.
And I like this matchup right here at the shooting guard spot. Oxon against Miranda. This is the fourth deadlock of the game. Sanko, hand off to Prince Carlos. Carlos, oh, another nice setup.
Oh,
yun lang.
Sorry, miss. And that was a great play.
Miranda stops, pops, and connects for three. H.M. Miranda.
8 points, all coming from H.M. Miranda.
Gozum against Dionisio. Gozum, too big, too strong. And now we see Will, he's talking. He's talking, he's pumped up. Reminding everybody that he's still here. And so is H.M. Miranda. What a move. And that's the problem when you go under the screen. H.M. Miranda, all he needs is a little space to let it fly.
The defense, they went under dito kay H.M. Miranda. He just made a shot on the right wing. So at the same time, if you're a player, kahit sabihin pa man ng coach mo na go under, if you see your man really, really hot, ikaw na mismo mag-a-adjust.
And the thing is, last season, H.M. Miranda was not a good three-point shooter. Only made 4 out of 37 from beyond the arc. So, nakikita natin yung improvement
exactly.
ng mga players nitong Heavy Bombers. Just like this guy right here, Dionisio, extra pass, Arenal, creating space. Good move, just a little bit too strong. see what they're gonna do. William C is defending Corteza. And way to get the ball to Corteza, who had the size advantage.
Yep. Kita natin dito yung CSB working as a team. Nakita nila mismatch dito kay Miggy. Oxon reversing the ball, pero binalik ulit sa kanya. Binalik diretso dito kay Miggy Cortez. And you can see Will Gozum spacing out. Pinopoint niya, sige, pasa niyo dito kay Miggy.
Miggy Corteza, 4 points and 1 rebound so far here in this contest. Now 1 for 2 from the free throw line.
And this Blazers team, they need to really milk etong JRU with on the penalty already.
Oo, kasi 6 minutes and 24 seconds is still a lot of time here in the first half.
Tagal pa yan. They can go straight to the post for Will or Miggy. Miggy's out na. Nalits dito si Mara.
Miranda. Aatake. Agent. Gives it to Arenal. William C. will throw the ball out. Gets the ball back. William C. will fire from the outside. Short end. It is Benilde basketball. Carlos. Two-man game. There it is again. Gozum. Extra pass. Oxon for 3. Still can't find the bottom of the net. Carlos. Oh, just rattles out. That would have been his 3rd triple had that shot gone in. Miranda kontra Oxon. Miranda, atake, hihinto, titira, at makakapuntos.
KJ Miranda, really hot dito sa second quarter.
Oh, Gozum smothered there. Good defensive stand by the big boys of JRU. Oh, so tough.
And he likes that matchup, no, Anton? Ito si Miranda. It's against Carlos, against Oxon. He knows he's taller din eh, stronger.
And on the other end, Arenal and Pabico stopping Will Gozum at the rim. Lamang ang Heavy Bombers. De Los Santos. Oh. Not ready for that kind of a pass was Sidney Mosqueda. Interestingly, Mosqueda is a transferee from Benilde. But now playing for the Heavy Bombers. Number 1 in the blue and gold.
A bad turnover here by the CSP.
De Los Santos, Mosqueda. Floater off the glass, too strong. And Prince Carlos comes up with the loose ball. Gozum will post up. Will, extra pass to Mara. Too strong.
Ang ganda ng mga pasa dito ni Will. Di lang natatapos itong mga big men ng Benilde.
Oh my goodness. AJ Miranda continues to sizzle here in the first half. Miranda has 17 points, JV.
Wow. And still, 4 minutes left dito sa first half natin. And he's scoring everywhere, Anton. 3-level scorer, 3 points, layup, floater. Sabihin mo na score na niya lahat.
Oh, Sanko. That shot was halfway down. And the thing about AJ Miranda, looking at him, halos hindi pa siya gaano pinapawisan eh.
He reads the defense really well. Ito si Miranda. So kita mo, he's not really, yung effort niya, very little sa offense. And he's defending actually ito si Will Gozum.
So AJ Miranda already matching his 17-point output against Letran in a game that went into overtime. Miranda, not that time. De Los Santos, 11 on the shot clock. De Los Santos, binigay kay Arenal. Arenal, back to Ajem. Ajem gives it to De Los Santos for 3. And Prince Carlos with the board. Sanko to Gozum. Gozum to Carlos.
Bad spacing here by dito CSB.
That was a strange offensive sequence.
Yeah, medyo hesitant and out of place itong CSB players. Carlos really need to control and position itong mga teammates niya as the point guard.
3 minutes and 28 seconds remaining in the first half. JRU still ahead, 34-30. And look at this, Sanko is defending De Los Santos. And JRU recognizes that. Good anticipation though by Carlos. Mara, natapikan. At babalik ang bola sa JRU.
Oh, it's great defense. Good hands, no? Parang tinapik na lang eh.
Arenal is talking with Mara. Nagpapanggaan yung dalawang bigs. Argente to Arenal. De Los Santos. Argente for 3. Too strong. And the ball will remain with Benilde. We have a timeout. Lamang pa rin ng JRU 34-30. It is game day number 4 here in season 99 of the NCAA, and at the half, stay tuned for our week in review where we will take a look back at the first 3 game days of our brand new season. A lot of new heroes, returning players, surprising upsets. I really don't know where this season is gonna lead, JV.
Sabi mo nga, yung Final Four mo, wala San Bede, so...
Man.
Talagang na-offend ako. Joke lang.
Yeah.
So.
I did say dark horse though.
Yes.
Sinabi ko dark horse ang San Beda, which is totally weird.
And still early pa rin, Anton. Hindi pa natin talaga alam.
Oh, at may agaw dito. Argente. Argente all the way.
And that's the worst thing, Anton. Coming off a timeout. Itong CSB, Coach Charles Shura, winding down a play, turnover agad. Yun yung pinakaayaw mo as a coach, syempre as a team din.
So it's now a 6-point lead for the Heavy Bombers. Oxon, finally. That was Oxon's first main triple in 5 attempts.
They really needed that in 3-pointer ni Oxon.
Ooh. Oh, what a move by JL De Los Santos.
Fearless itong guards ng Heavy Bombers.
And you can see that Argente had no choice against the runaway train. That is the MVP of the NCAA, Will Gozum. As we take a break, back with more after a few. Miranda. So he had 17 points against Letran on opening day. This game went into overtime and 7 of those 17 were scored in OT. Today, meron na siyang 17 puntos, JV.
17 points and almost the score nito ni Miranda is second quarter pa lang eh. So that goes to show yung defense din ng CSB. At the same time, itong sabi mo nga, ilang 3-pointers lang siya last season. Yung improvement nitong batang to.
In this game, 1 for 2, si AJ Miranda from beyond the arc.
Eh, parang ang dali lahat ng score niya eh. Wala masyadong resistance para dito sa Blazers.
I wonder what's in store for us in the second half for AJ Miranda and the JRU Heavy Bombers. It's been a strange game as well for Benilde. Will Gozom, we were looking at the stats during the break, and he's actually leading Benilde in scoring despite not being his usual assertive self. He's just letting the game come to him.
Sabi nga natin, very passive itong si Will Gozum, pero is already leading the team with 7 points. Pero who's gonna score for them aside from Will? Yung nga sinasabi natin, passive pa yung si Will pero wala namang other players who's gonna step up para dito sa Blazers.
And that was probably the first forced shot that I've seen today from Gozum. Oh, JL De Los Santos bumitin sa ere. Smart play. 7-point advantage for the Heavy Bombers. And Carlos drains his third triple of the game. Argente. Inside pass. And Joshua Gia will head to 9 for 2.
Kita mo to si Argente, the way he handles himself, as we can see here. Itong inside scoring. And JL with the extension against Miggy Corteza. Actually, palitan lang talaga ng scoring, pero lumalamang itong JRU. Kasi ang dami nilang fast breaks, layups after layups. So itong CSB, they really need to focus on that on the second half. Talking about the last play, ito si Argente. The way he handles himself. Rookie pa lang to si Argente, di ba? Pero the way he used the ball screen, may look away pa before the pass eh. Kasi he's gonna look, yung lift from the corner para ma-decoy itong mga defense sa CSB.
Well, showing a lot of promise itong si Sean Argente.
And maturity din, Anton.
Naive, inside pass, Corteza. Extra pass to Will Gozum.
We were talking about it, Anton. 6-minute mark itong second quarter. Penalty na ang JRU. Pero di nila masyado na milk yun. They've been shooting 3-pointers or 4 shots. Itong JRU pa is scoring on the paint. Pero I think only Will has been attacking itong bigs and guards nitong Heavy Bombers.
Yeah, JRU has 22 points in the paint. Benilde just 16. At tama ka, karamihan sa mga puntos ng Benilde in the paint galing dito kay Will Gozum. So another rookie on the floor for the Benilde Blazers, Jesse Arciaga. Wearing jersey number 3. Will missing on the free throw. Miranda is back for the last shot. Agent spins and draws a foul. A chance to exceed his output against Letran.
On the first half of his second game of NCAA Season 99. That's a rookie mistake here. Dito kay Arsiaga. Reaching in. Now it's a bad play with only less than 5 seconds left on the clock.
So this is going to be 2 free throws for Agem Miranda.
Lying on the bench of the JRU Heavy Bombers. Rubber bench departed. Substitution for the Blazers.
Winarningan itong JRU bench. Improper bench decorum.
Oh, grabe yung fans ng JRU, no? Talagang, energetic eh. Rinig na rinig mo eh.
Oh, Miranda missing on the first free throw. Yup. That's right within the line of sight of Agem Miranda. Kung saan nagtatayuan yung mga JRU students.
There you go.
18 points. Naive from the half-court line. And that will do it for the first half. The JRU Heavy Bombers host school of season 99 lead the Benilde Blazers 44-40 here in our coverage of NCAA season 99.
Familiar heroes headlined the first edition of our Week in Review for NCAA Season 99. On opening day, the JRU Heavy Bombers deployed rookie forward Vince Sarmiento
Argente from way out!
and Sean Argente, while the Letran Knights unveiled the backcourt tandem of Nico Fajardo and Deo Quajao.
Another one! Deo Quajao!
All 4 debuting players made valuable contributions for their respective teams as the contest went into overtime.
Deo Quajao!
But in the extra session, it was veteran guard Agem Miranda who shined the brightest as he outscored the entire Letran squad 7-6 to lead JRU to an 85-79 victory. Sa sumunod na laro, isang come-from-behind win naman ang naganap kung saan pinataob ng LPU Pirates ang Benilde Blazers.
Jumper, turning around, fading away, crossover, ball fake, and then the free lane for Cunanan.
Nanguna para sa LPU si JM Bravo na gumawa ng 18 puntos at naghakot pa ng 8 rebounds. Nung Martes naman,
Nigel Gonzalez, welcome to college
nilampaso ng
basketball.
San Beda Red Lions ang Arellano Chiefs 85-61. Bumida para sa mga bigista si Jacob Cortez na nakapagtala ng 16 na puntos. And in the game that followed,
Catch and shoot. John Calios. Nagsimula ang opensa kay Jesse Somoda.
Mapua silenced San Sebastian 80-70. As Clint Escamis celebrated a successful NCAA homecoming, scattering 12 points, 3 rebounds, 7 assists, and 4 steals for the Cardinals.
Be able to sustain.
On Wednesday, EAC emerged victoriously under new head coach Gerson Cabultes
Rebound for Ochavo. Quickly getting it up.
as his Generals conquered Perpetual 75-67. At pagkatapos ng laban na yun, nakasungkit muli ng panalo ang LPU kontra naman sa defending champion Letran Knights 70-69. Si Sean Umali naman ang kumamada para sa mga Pirata at nagtapos na may 15 puntos, 3 rebound at 2 block shots. At ayan po mga kapuso, ang mga nangyari sa unang 3 game days ng ating panibagong torneo. Now with everything that has happened so far in such a short amount of time, it really does look like NCAA Season 99 is shaping up to be a season like no other.
Buong-buo na ang loob ng Benilde Blazers at San Sebastian Golden Stags na bumawi at makuha na ang kampyonato sa nalalapit na pagbubukas ng NCAA Season 99. Sa kanya-kanyang pep rally, nakisaya at all-out support din ng ilang kapuso artist. Yan ang tinutukan ni JP Soriano.
Kinapusman sa championship sa Season 98 ang bagong team captain ng Benilde Blazers na si Robbie Naive. Buo raw ang kumpiyansang magtatagumpay sila sa NCAA Season 99. And to pump up the Benilde Blazers spirit, full support ang Benilde community sa 2023 Benilde Blazers Pep Rally.
As an athlete, that's one of the things na hinahanap namin. And yeah, I'm really thankful that our school is able to provide us with this type of event, which really uplifts us, our morals, and coming to this season.
Pakitang gila sa buwis buhay stance ang Benilde Blazers Pep Squad. Habang pahinga sa hardcourt, sa dance floor muna bumida ang men's basketball team rookies ng Blazers. At defending champion sa women's volleyball ng Season 98, Lady Blazers. Present din to motivate the Benilde spirit ang former Benilde Blazer volleyball player at abot kamay pangarap.
Assist niya this halftime, I think it could have been 6, 5, 6, and that's huge for them. Joshua Giab, blue-collared worker, basic basketball. Prince Carlos hit 3 triples in that first period. Huge contribution para sa Benilde, and Sanko was able to hit from the outside as well. See that pass by Oxon to Robbie Naive. It took a while before Miguel Oxon was able to connect. He was 0 for 4 to start before knocking down his first triple. Marwin Dionisio showing us that improved outside shot. Dito naman sa second quarter, Sean Argente finding Medina. And this was, again, Carlos with 3 triples in that first period. And AJ Miranda, what a game. 11 minutes and 34 seconds played. 11 minutes. Grabe, 18.7 out of 10. Very, very efficient. Etong si Miranda, you can see here, yung mga galaw niya, attacking the basket, scoring 3-pointers, floaters. Very unselfish ito si Will Bozelman. Sana this second half, we want to see more aggressive attacking the basket, really commanding to get the ball and attacking itong either guard or big man na katapat niya.
Now let's take a look at some of the important numbers of that first half.
As we can see here, Benilde only 40% field goal. Pero at the same time, that's not bad. Pero grabe yung shooting ng JRU Heavy Bombers with 52%. 3 out of 11, 3-point field goal, 6 out of 15 naman itong Benilde. And 14 turnovers, yun talaga ang eye-popping dito sa statistics natin for the Blazers. And 13 points off the turnovers para dito sa JRU Heavy Bombers. And it's still a close game. But at the same time, we can feel etong momentum shifting or already on the side of JRU Heavy Bombers.
Yeah, those 14 turnovers, that stat is eye-popping indeed because against LPU, they only had 11 turnovers.
So first half pa lang yun. Sabi nga natin from half itong timeout ni Coach Charles, turnover agad siya. We can see here, itong leading scores, Miranda with 18. Wala pang double-digit score for Blazers. Will Gozum leading the way and Prince Carlos providing the goods para dito sa Blazers.
Once again, maraming salamat sa inyong panonood. This is our live coverage of NCAA Season 99. Anton Ross alongside JV Mocon, and we also have at courtside Lizelle Nerves reporting for Benilde and Christine San Agustin reporting for JRU. Now, if you're Benilde and you know that Miranda has been waxing hot, what type of adjustment do you make to try to prevent him from keeping on putting up those numbers?
So I think a problem is yung mga ball screen. When Miranda is using the ball screen, they need to trap him. And they can do that with their lineup right now. They can, yung rotation na gagawin nila. Kasi talagang mainit at si Miranda. Pero at the same time, di mo rin pwede maiwan sila JL, sila Junicio. Wala pa sila masyadong points with 6-5, 4-4 itong ibang players ng JRU. Pero you'll never know eh.
Miranda gets the ball back. Miranda shoots a 3. And that's a rebound for Will Gozum.
I think, Anton, they're really giving itong 3-point shot ni Miranda. Nasa game plan itong CSB na go under or show lang ng onte na patirahin natin rather than him going to the basket or shooting floaters.
Again, Miranda last season basing it on the numbers, only 4 made triples. So he is not a good 3-point shooter. But early on this season, nakita natin he's taking those threes.
And with confidence too, Anton. Kita natin without hesitation. Same with Marvin Junicio.
Will Gozum assertive to begin this third period. 2 shot attempts already. And he gets the ball back here. Gozum out to Sanko. Oxon, the green light. Just short on that shot. Miranda, full speed ahead. Bitin lang yung kanyang floater. Dionisio. Back to De Los Santos. De Los Santos. Pabico. And Sanko comes up with the board. Sanko is running. Oxon. Great presence of mind to put the shot up as he was bumped by De Los Santos.
That was a smart move to come here from Oxon. Nakita niya. Walang control itong patakbo si JL and binato na lang niya. What presence of mind.
Great body control by Oxon to absorb the contact, adjust as he was falling down, and convert. 3-point play completed by Oxon.
Good start here by these Blazers. 4-0 run.
Oxon with a deflection, but the ball will stay with JRU. De Los Santos. Miranda. All day to shoot. AJ Miranda.
Miranda making them pay. Sabi ko nga, Anton, yun talaga ang game plan nila. And let's see paano mag-a-adjust itong CSB Blazers if they're gonna defend him on the 3-pointer na and let him drive.
That's the second main triple of the season so far for AJ Miranda. All right, Ngayon naman, makibalita tayo sa Benilde Blazers side. Ito si Lizelle Nieves.
Mainit ang usapan sa side ng Benilde Blazers kung saan pinaalala ni Coach Charles Chu to adjust, man your zones and play smarter. Pero apart from that, commendation rin ang naabutan ko kanina sa dugout for putting up a good offense. But he urged them also to play, run hard, and pressure the ball. With both teams neck and neck, who do you think will emerge victorious, Anton and JV?
Well, they need a lot more threes. Prince Carlos with 4 triples, so that's a very, very good sign for the Blazers.
And it relieves the pressure din eh. Para dito kay Will Cosu, Miguel Corteza.
Oh no. You hate to see this. Flores writhing in pain. It was an awkward fall for him. And he played so well on opening day, showing an improved outside shot. Balikan natin yung nangyari dito. Oh.
Yeah, tama ka. Awkward. Awkward landing. Tumama sa sapatos eh. Ayun. I'm not sure kung ankle niya, pero you can see here yung they're holding his knee.
Yeah, and he grabbed onto his right knee right away as soon as he fell down.
And he's still in pain.
Chris Flores, in 12 minutes of action on opening day, had 9 points, 3 out of 4 from beyond the arc. So this hurts if you're a Benilde fan. An extra shooter on the outside, now down. And he's going to be carried out on a stretcher.
Kita natin yung reaction ni Coach Charles Yu and how yung gravity nitong hopefully not so serious itong injury ni Flores. So we can see here he's being stretchered out.
Yeah, prayers up for Chris Flores. You know, one of the things we always pray for is for the player's safety throughout the entire season, but you know, unfortunately, this is a part of sports. Injuries is a part of the game of basketball, and that's all we can do is just hope and pray that he's all right. Let's get an update on the JRU side with Christine San Agustin.
Opportunity will present itself to you, and when it does, you grab it. Yan ang paalala ni Coach Louie Gonzalez during the huddle, and at the same time, pinaalala niya rin na ito ang panahon to show off and push their agenda, which is to show off at ipakita ang kanilang team branding at strength, depth o lalim ng pag-iisip daw ang kanilang lakas, lalo pat battling against CSB is a matter of presence of mind. Unpredictability naman daw ang kanilang branding to a level na gusto nilang ulatin ang kanilang kalaban because in their team, everybody is a threat. Yan muna ang balita mula sa Jerry side, Anton and JV.
And I like that theme that everybody is a threat for JRU, and looking at these names on the court right now, they are all threats.
Tama, oo. And gugulatin natin sila, di ba? Ang sarap pakinggan kasi parang they're under the radar for so long. And now, they can show kung anong napagtrabahuan nila as a team, as an individual player.
This is also the first time since, believe it or not, season 91. You were still playing, right? Season 91?
Yes, season 91.
Yeah, 2015. This is the first time actually na nanalo on opening day ang JRU. Since then, they have not won their first game of the season.
Nakita mo naman yung moral talaga napakataas eh. So may energy nila. At the same time, you can hear this crowd really, really loud, cheering them on.
Carlos. A solid game so far. But as I say that, loses his balance. Good defense by Agent Miranda.
Nakakuha pa ng high five dito kay Coach Louie. That was great defensive stuff here dito kay Miranda. And itong Benilde, itong Blazers, they really need to move the ball. Kasi itong JRU, they want that kind of offense. Only one player attacking without any movement kasi hindi sila mapapagod eh.
Miranda with 23 points in the game. Miranda, errant pass. Picked off by Miguel Oxon. Oxon loses control. Corteza contra Giab, dinoble team. Carlos, extra pass. And a foul on the floor.
And they're not running any plays right now. Itong Benilde. And they're just going one-on-one. As we can see, that was a great pass. Pero they really need to be more focused and really execute their plays.
Marasiga, Corteza, wild shot. And Jael De Los Santos tracks down the rebound. Argente. Giab. A wild shot by Joshua Giab. And Giab is a little bit shaken up, slow to get up. Still a 2-point lead for the Heavy Bombers. De Los Santos to Giab. Back to Argente. Argente, floater. This kid has got guts.
And you can see yung soft touch nito ni Argente. At the same time, 3 bad consecutive possessions here for Benilde. Masyado sila maraming one-on-one. See the difference between itong JRU and Benilde, how they run the system, their offense. Not forcing anything itong JRU.
De Los Santos spins. Miranda for 3. Another one. Agem Miranda with a new weapon. Oh, nobody marked Miggy Cortez as he was uncontested in the paint. But this is going to be a problem if Agem Miranda can consistently take and make these threes. JRU up ahead, 54-49. Swing, and we are glad to see you guys again here on GTV. Anton Ross together with JV Mocon and partner. What a great atmosphere on this Friday.
Oo naman, especially itong host team natin, JRU, really itong mga players showing up for their team, winning on opening day.
And riding off of that momentum, Agem Miranda, what a performance. 26 points already for the star guard of JRU.
Grabe to si Miranda. Sabi nga ni Coach Louie, gugulatin natin sila. And he's showing off that.
Agem Miranda is 1 point shy of his career high in the NCAA, which was 27 points.
Pero still a close game, Anton. Para dito sa Blazers, 5 points lang ang lamang. So hindi pa lumalayo kahit na mainit. Ito si Agem Miranda.
Prince Carlos leading the way for Benilde with 12 points. Corteza, spin move against Dionisio. Corteza, great footwork. 3-point lead for JRU. De Los Santos. Pass was too high for De Leon, and Naves called for the personal.
Yeah, kita-kita si Naive doon. May on-team push, yun yung bad timing din eh. Kasi patalon si Robin. Kaya natin, he didn't like that call. Pero patalon yung offensive player. So yun yung bad timing when you push that off. Kitang-kita ng mga referee yun eh.
Ramos back on the floor. Medina. Medina to Argente. Argente. That's within his range. He was practicing those shots na ganong kalayo before this game started.
And no one is still complaining. Kita mo naman from the bench to the players on the court para dito sa JRU. And they know he can shoot that shot.
And the weird thing is, I asked him, sino ba idol mo na point guard? Bakit ganyang kalayo tumira? He told me Tony Parker sa international and sa local daw, Alex Cabagnot.
Alex Cabagnot,
okay. And those guys don't shoot that far.
Baka idol lang yan talaga. The way they play.
Carlos, wild shot. And the Heavy Bombers are running.
Kita mo, Anton, si Miranda, napapahinga talaga eh. Kahit na mainit sinasabi nito ni Coach Louis, so when he comes off the bench, talagang fresh na fresh.
Ramos with a fake. Good presence of mind by the rookie, Ramos. And he will head to the line for two. Let's get this update on the Benilde Blazers side on Chris Flores. Lizelle Nierbes has the latest.
An update regarding number 18, Chris J. Flores, due to a collision during the first few minutes of the third quarter. He is evidently hurt on his right knee, which is currently being iced, but he is also currently in observation in the dugout. That's all for the update. Anton and JV.
And again, all we can do is pray as of the moment that Chris Flores is all right. Flores is one of the graduating players of Benilde, and this is why it hurts so much to see that happen.
It's a big blow din para dito sa CSB. At the same time, as a fellow player, that's the worst thing to happen eh. Mga freak accidents like that.
He was just chasing the loose ball. May humarang ng konti, and it was an awkward fall. Very unfortunate. JRU, the students, enjoying this 5-point advantage by their ball club. Naive, Tosako, Corteza. Oh, bully ball move. But Dionisio holding his ground, able to draw a charge.
Great defense here from Dionisio. Kanina pa umatake ito si Miggy Cortez, and he's really forcing it eh. So inabangan niya ito si Miggy. He knows he's gonna attack and bump eh. Kita natin yung chicken wing doon. Pero better offensive play here from CSB. Nakita natin may mga movement na mga players, may mga pasa na hindi kanina na a lot of possessions na one-on-one.
Ramos. Oh, good hesitation move by Ramos. Yun nga lang, a little bit too much. Oxon with the interception. Naive. Back to Oxon. Oxon. Cortez is double teamed.
They really want Miggy Cortez to work on the post. And with that switching defense, talagang mismatch. JRU players here.
And when we come back, Miggy Cortez will shoot 2 free throws. Oh, I spy with my eye Sofia Rodelas, former courtside reporter here in our cutie cam. And more cuties in the house here at the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan on this Friday. Really dressed to the nines. Diretso na sa mall yung mga yan after
Friday.
Corteza sinks the first free throw.
Makita natin, Anton, no? Kahit alam natin lamang yung JRU, pero ramdam natin na lamang sila. Kahit hindi lang, kahit 4 points lang yan eh. Kasi hirap na hirap score itong CSP.
Ramos gets the ball to C. C gets it across the half-court line. Dionisio, back to Ramos. William C. Medina, back to C. Ramos. And just too much passing. Not sure what JRU wanted to do on that offensive sequence.
That was great adjustment here para dito kay Coach Charles Chu. I think the way he changed his defensive scheme na back to 2-3 zone, nagulat itong JRU players.
So sila naman yung nagulat. Despite having that mentality na dapat sila yung nanggugulat itong JRU. Naive. Another foul, so that means 2 free throws for the captain of Benilde.
As we can see here, no, itong offense talaga ng CSP, one ball screen lang, attacking. Ayan, pero this time they're producing points on the free throw line. Pero it goes to show na I think yung talent nila yun yung talagang they're banking on kasi nga they're really not really moving the ball or running any plays really different from the JRU plays. Kasi they know they can go to ni Corteza, to Oxzone, to put some scoring.
Yeah, this is the most loaded lineup for the Benilde Blazers in years. And that is why the consensus is that they are the favorites to win the championship here in season 99.
Totoo yan, Anton. Pati yung coaches loaded eh.
Of course, you have Coach Marvin Bienvenida, JC Pullar, Coach Gabby Severino, Coach Carlo Tan, and consultant Raiko Toroman. And Coach Charles was even telling me that for 1 month, they had Coach Zoran Martic of Slovenia.
Wow.
So imagine all of those coaching philosophies na halo-halo dito sa Benilde.
And it can be good and bad, di ba? So we'll never know. Pero you can get something from itong mga international coaches natin, syempre.
Will Gozum has been on the bench for quite some time. And he's played 19 minutes. Talking about the reigning MVP.
I think Coach Charles is saving to si Will Gozum for the 4th quarter. Yung grind out quarter talaga, lalo na dikit na dikit ang laban.
You know, it's been a grind out game.
Yep.
16 fouls committed by JRU, 12 by Benilde. Both teams are in the penalty here in the 3rd. Grabe yung mga rookie contributions. Vince Sarmiento, rookie forward for JRU, converting on those free throws. Naive accelerates. Naive draws another foul.
That's good for Benilde. Another player really attacking the basket. Ito si Robbie Naive. Konting hesitation. Nakita niya may space. And naramdaman niyang bump. He just threw it up there.
Now, earlier, Christine reported about how Rai De La Rosa, who hit his head on the floor at the Mall of Asia Arena on opening day, is not playing today. there was a nice moment between Rai De La Rosa, Robbie Naive, and I forget the other player, but they were all Red Cubs at one point in time.
Yeah, I think naabutan ko pa yung mga yan eh. Parang matanda na ako.
Yeah, so, you know, their journey ends with season 99 eh. Parang nagpicture silang tatlo.
Oh, yeah, I think I
mga
saw
dating
that.
Red Cubs. Si Peter Alfaro, yun. Peter Alfaro. JRU extends this lead to 3.
Ilang layups na yun ng JRU.
Oo nga eh.
Talagang di ma-solve itong CSB.
Naive. Gutsy three-pointer.
Tapak. As I told you, Anton, itong talent talaga ng CSB. They're not running any plays. Top ball screen lang, nag-go under. Diba? Tinira agad, 3 points.
Miranda, can he get his career high? Yes! There it is, a new career high for AJ Miranda, 28 points.
Miranda keeps on impressing. And third quarter pa lang yan. And very fresh. Talagang mini-maintain ito ni Coach Louie na fresh ito si Miranda.
Well, how about this? Zen Jarque, our rookie, knocking down a corner triple and gives Benilde the 1-point lead. And Miranda will head to the line for 2.
I think at this point Anton ng game natin, it's the one's gonna win is the one's gonna make the other team miss. Not wait them miss. Kasi ngayon, palitan na ng scoring eh.
AJ Miranda, this shot gave him his new career high. 28 points. And we still have an entire quarter left to play.
Miranda carrying itong JRU. Almost half ng score ng JRU coming here from Miranda.
Miranda missing on the first. AJ. 29 points in the game for AJ Miranda.
And then Will is still on the bench, no?
Yeah.
Tapos na itong third quarter.
Apparently saving him for the fourth period is Coach Charles Tew. Miranda, may pagkakataon pa na maka-30 bago matapos yung third quarter.
At makalamang.
Miranda dancing, fades away. What a block by Oxon. Oxon from the half-court line. That would have been an explosive finish. But at the end of 3, we are tied 63 all. What a matchup between Benilde and JRU here in season 99 of the NCAA. So earlier we saw Sofia Rodelas, ngayon naman Chloe Carrillo, #spotted. A former courtside reporter para mga NCAA players lang. Bumabalik at bumabalik dito sa NCAA.
Siyempre, babalikan mo talaga yung mahal ko eh.
Magsistay yan para sa Sandera game later on against Mapua. That should be a good game as well.
Nanonood yung mga diehard fans sa Benilde, si LA Ratio.
So, JV, who has the momentum going here into the fourth as we are tied 63 all?
Honestly, I think it's Benilde. The way they ended that third quarter.
And now it seems like there's an over-reliance on AJ Miranda from the JRU side.
That's a great point, Anton. Kasi almost half, sabi ko, almost half the score nila from Miranda. So now they're gonna be reliant, as you said, on him.
Well, it is going to be an opportunity for AJ Miranda to show that he's big time, to show that he can deliver and bring his team home. Despite the pressure being put up by Benilde right now, Del Santos unhappy with the way the offense is being run. No bola, napunta na naman kay AJ.
Kita mo naman si JL, nainis talaga eh. Kasi they're very deliberate when they're executing their plays, and that's really, really great as a team.
JL titira mula sa labas. And an offensive rebound by Vince Sarmiento, the rookie, with a big board. The sophomore, William C. Fades away. Air ball. Now let's see what Benilde will run here.
And Will is actually on the floor na.
Rookie ang nakatao sa kanya, si Sarmiento. Alright, pakibalita muna tayo sa JRU. Ito si Christine Saragustin.
Anton and JV, mukhang nakampante daw ang Heavy Bombers, and that is according to Coach Louie Gonzalez when he pointed out na nawala ang disiplina nila sa depensa. Bilin din niya, maintain your energy at sa tuwing dikita ang laban, katulad ng nangyayari ngayon, the team must learn to control their emotions and they must not let it get to their heads. For the fourth quarter, the team is reminded that every time they're winning and trailing big, they must always return to their values, and that is to always play for each other. Yan muna ang balita mula sa Jerry side, Anton and JV.
And it's these types of pressure situations that the team must stick to the game plan and stay together if they want to emerge victorious. Benilde retains possession of the basketball. Naive. Oxon for three. That would have been huge. Oh. Agem let the ball bounce out.
Akala niya siguro, so kasi Coach Louie asking for a challenge.
So that's the first coach's challenge we are seeing in this game. All right, this is a battle for the loose ball between Miranda and Corteza. Ayun, I see the point of Agem.
That's a tough angle din eh. Yeah, that's a good challenge. And kinausap ni Coach Louie si Agem din eh. Just to make sure before he called that challenge.
Kasi he had a chance to try to grab the ball, pero nag-decide siya last second na i-let go.
Like what you said, no?
It's going to be a crucial call.
Exactly. Deadlock here. 63 all.
Still a lot of time in this game, 8 minutes and 21 seconds. Benilde Prep Squad
Successful.
here as well.
That's true, Anton.
Yeah.
Babalik dito yung bola sa JRU. If they can convert on this offensive play right here.
Successful challenge by JRU. And that's why trust is so important between the players and the coaches.
Oo, tama ka.
Inside pass. Wow! Wow! Nailusot pa ni Sarmiento yung tira na yon.
That's a good pass. And ang ganda ng seal din ito eh. So kitang-kita mo talaga the way they run their play eh. Walang swapangan eh.
Vince Sarmiento earning his spot as a starter for JRU here in season 99 as a rookie and making major contributions early on in his NCAA career.
Another turnover here para dito sa Blazers. Forced attack here from Will Gozum.
De Los Santos, what a pass. Ayan na naman siya. Vince Sarmiento with the same shot and the same result.
Grabe. Pero the way he got the ball, yun yung maganda natin tignan eh. Ball screen lang. A great pass here from Ramos.
Oxon missing on that shot. Will Gozum saves it to the wrong man. And Miranda will attack. Miranda blocked by Oxon. Oxon doing a great job defending AJ Miranda here in the fourth. No-look pass. Again, De Los Santos is looking for the rookie.
That's a good sign, no, Anton. We were talking about it earlier kung maging reliant itong Heavy Bombers kay Miranda. Pero as we can see here, hindi nila iniisip yun who's gonna score talaga eh.
Alright, makibalita muna tayo sa Benilde. Ito si Lizelle Nerves.
Alam nyo, Anton and JV, pag-usapan muna natin tong last season's MVP na si Will Gozum as he towers over the Heavy Bombers. He did mention to me that it was great to be back on the court with his brothers. Pero ang makikita daw natin na Gozum for this season ay ang Gozum na team-oriented. Hindi naghahanap ng award at kuya para sa team. This being his last season, these graduating talents need to step up their game in order to leave a lasting impression on the Blazers. Back to you, Anton and JV.
And that report by Lizelle just mirrors the kind of approach Gozum has taken in this game.
And it's always like that, Anton. Once you're first to third year mo, you really want to perform, you really want to show kung anong magagawa mo sa court. Score, whatever. As we can see, another turnover here para sa Heavy Bombers. Pero when you get to that senior year, you just want to win a championship.
Mark Barrera, rookie mistake there. Hindi siya ready para sa pass. So the two rookies committing a crucial error there, which led to an uncontested fast break layup by Robbie Naive. Dionisio to De Los Santos. JRU looking for back-to-back wins to start their season 99 campaign. De Los Santos. Wild shot. 7 on the shot clock. Argente for 3. And again, the rookie Sean Argente is hunting for those clutch threes just like he did on opening day.
And he's guarded really well by Carlos, and at the same time, some CSB players here stepping up on that ball screen defense. Argente really need to adjust his shot para lang makatira.
Argente contra Carlos. Carlos leads all Benilde Blazers in scoring with 12. Wild shot by Prince. Argente throws it up ahead to Dionisio. Oh, what a pass! Oh! Too strong for Arenal. Pero buti na lang, nakaabang si Theo Pabico.
What a pass here by Junicio. Sayang lang, pero energy talaga ng JRU. Kitang-kita natin.
And a smile from Coach Louis Gonzalez. His team is on top by 4. This is the reason why Coach Louis Gonzalez was smiling. Missing on the layup was Arenal, but the rookie, Theo Pabico, was there for the putback. Lucky break for Jose Rizal University.
Oo naman, and you love to see that. Kahit alam mong libreng-libre na, tumatakbo pa rin yung mga JRU Heavy Bombers, itong mga players ni Coach Louis. Nagang yung effort nila, not really settling for anything. Kahit sure layup na, they're still gonna get for the offensive board. And yun nga, kita-kita natin, it's very effective here sa game na to.
Still a lot of time though. 5 minutes and 41 seconds remaining here in the fourth. And with the way things have been going, it's gonna be longer than that. Highly physical game. A lot of fouls.
CSB just need to really execute and look for their point of attack dito sa play na to. Either sa post or sa ball screen.
Naive. Oxon for 3. No go. Dionisio comes up with a board, and this is the maturity of JL De Los Santos. Setting up the JRU offense and finding the open man. Pabico, a little bit too strong, and another foul called as Gozum hits the deck.
It's been very physical itong game natin ngayon. You know, JRU, less talented as they are, very physical yung pambawi nila eh. So on that play, I think hindi sadya. Both players really just sabay lang tumalon.
Sama ng bagsak ni Will Gozum, but he's back up on his feet now. It was a hard fall by Will as he was battling for the loose ball with Arenal. Carlos. Carlos with a crossover. Carlos to Corteza. Corteza, what a move!
It's a great attack here from Miggy Corteza. Job step, attacking the lead foot, and 2 points.
AJ Miranda is on the bench for JRU. Dionisio. De Los Santos, look at the movement without the ball. Poetry in motion.
Ayan talaga yung play ng ng sistema ng JRU eh. The way they move the ball, and JL has been very solid here as a point guard.
Sanko. Gozum in the paint. There you go, Will Gozum. His first basket here in the fourth. 4 players from the Blazer side have scored in double digits. De Los Santos steps on the brakes. Junicio thought about the 3. Pabico. Oh, 3 in the key.
Yun lang, mabigat yun.
But what a move by Miggy Corteza, who leads all Benilde players in scoring with 13 markers. Ito naman si JL De Los Santos, 8 points, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. Carlos. Oh, Gozum falls down. Arenal was blocking Gozum's path.
I think the first one, yung half-court na denial ni Arenal, that was foul. Because this one is, yung after na lang ng call kasi they've been going at it eh. Yung si Arenal and Gozum. Si Miranda back on the court to finish this game. And very fresh pa rin, no? Ang ganda ng rotation ni Coach Louie.
Now, it's Dionisio defending Gozum. Naive. Strong drive to the basket against Miranda, and we are tied.
Gozum down on the floor again.
So, that clearly was not a smart play by Marvin Dionisio. You know there are cameras everywhere.
Very crucial this time of play. 3 minutes and 21 seconds left on the clock. 7-1 all din eh.
And the thing is, he had a similar incident on opening day. So you would think that they would learn from those types of situations, especially in a game like this, as close as this.
Honestly, if he just waits for Will and bumps him, wala yun eh. That's part of the game eh. When you do anything to that extent. I think that's too much then. And it's really getting into Will's mind din eh. Let's see if Will can respond on a positive note.
Well, that's definitely not what Marvin did. There was an extension of a right elbow.
Ibang-iba kay JL kanina, no? Hindi na yung Sikoy lumapit. Nilapit talaga ni Marvin.
And if you're JRU, sayang. I mean, you were leading for majority of this game. The offense is looking great.
Oh, ganda talaga ng tinatakbo nila eh.
Will Gozum is not putting up his usual MVP numbers. But now, the game could slip away from their hands because of this incident.
Ito yung the play before. That was a good no call. Pero I think that one is very unnecessary.
So if we're going to use the JL De Los Santos foul as a basis, this is going to be 2 free throws. Oh, wait a minute. It's just going to be...
Oh, interesting. Offensive foul?
Wow. So I guess the referees thought that it wasn't as severe as what De Los Santos did earlier. No free throws. Benilde possession. Naive gives the lead to the Blazers.
Naive has been solid attacking the basket. The captain providing the energy here on the fourth quarter.
Lamang na po ang Benilde, 73-71. Argente, aatake. Argente, no foul call. Dionisio. De Los Santos, spin move. De Los Santos, wild shot. And Gozum comes up with the board.
Ito na natin makita experience na itong Benilde Blazers here. Crunch time.
Naive again. Creating some space. Just unable to finish. Miranda. He's been cold as of late for the Heavy Bombers. Giab against Corteza. And Rehab draws a foul. Ito yung atake kanina ng kapitan ng Benilde, Robbie Naive. And this is the one that gave Benilde the lead.
Grabe, solid si Robbie today. Lalong-lalo na when they needed the points.
First free throw is good for Joshua Giab. Second free throw on the way for the big man. And he ties things up at 73 all. This is now the 11th deadlock and 11th lead change of the game. So there have been 11 lead changes, and now we are in the 11th deadlock. 73 all.
Ganun kadikit yung laban natin today, Anton. Talagang onting error lang, onting mistake. Yun yung mananalo.
Carlos for three. No. Ooh.
Loose ball foul.
And you can see the reaction of Jonicio and De Los Santos. And that is a huge blow to the JRU Heavy Bombers side. Jonicio has fouled out of the game.
Not really a great performance here from Junicio, no? Coming up that 17 points on his first game.
Yep, just 5 points for Dionisio. 1 for 4 from beyond the arc. 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. Gozum at the line. First free throw is up and in for the reigning NCAA MVP.
Steady si Will Gozum.
Nothing but net on those free throws. Now let's see how JRU will respond. Similar situation as to what they experienced in opening day. Miranda coming off the screen. De Los Santos gives it to Ajem. 6 on the shot clock. Miranda. Diab for 3. Sarmiento, offensive rebound. Gozum with the rejection. But the ball will stay with JRU.
Good block there by Will Gozum. Pero mas better sana kung pin-lock out na itong big man ng JRU.
Now Coach Louis Gonzalez will try to draw up a winning play here with 1 minute and 30 left in the contest.
Look at me now, I'm flying so high. I can see the whole world. Look at me now, I'm ready for victory. It's my time, my turn. Hero, oh, oh, oh. We'll rise for the ceiling day. Hero, oh, oh, oh. We'll take flight, crush your limits, yeah. Hero, oh, oh.
Oh, if you're Coach Louis Gonzalez, JB, where do you want the ball to go to?
That's tough, Anton. You want to go to Miranda because of his output right now, but it's been cold.
Yep. And Benilde is also expecting him. So they have some important decisions to make here in this offensive sequence. By the way, our toughest player of the game is Prince Carlos 2 steals, 6 rebounds. Yamaha Meal Beer, play your tough. He also shot 4 for 7 from beyond the arc. Cross-court pass from the inbound. Bola napunta kay Miranda. Miranda with a much bigger Sanko on him. Miranda steps back from the free throw line. AJ Miranda, 31 points.
Scratch that, Anton. Mainit pa pala ito si AJ Miranda. And the confidence of Coach Louie going to Miranda. May ilang possessions na, ilang minutes na, the whole fourth quarter.
Speaking of confidence, Oxon calling his own number. Steps back, Oxon. Gozum, offensive rebound. What a block by Miranda. Guess who? And he wants the ball back. AJ Miranda with a clutch defensive play. Miranda harap-harapan kontra sa MVP. Oxon comes up with the board. And let's see if they will go to Will. Will wants it. He's pointing. But the ball is with Naive. De Los Santos is guarding Gozum. Naive. Blocked. Heavy Bombers are running. And a chance to win the game. AJ Miranda. With 10 seconds left, natapik ang bola. De Los Santos diving for the loose ball. It will remain with JRU.
Sayang yung possession ng CSP doon. I think they could have gotten a better shot, a better possession there.
My goodness. It will be JRU possession after this timeout with 7.1 seconds remaining. Stick around.
Look at me now, I'm flying so high. I can see the whole world. Look at me now, I'm ready for victory. It's my time, my turn.
You had an opportunity to win the game in the end. They threw a lob to Marvin Benicio, but he missed on a quick attempt. This time around, Benicio is no longer going to be able to play because he fouled out. So where will JRU go to now? Do they go to Miranda again? What do you think, JB?
Oo naman ito, at the same time, they're still gonna go to AJ Miranda. He's been providing a lot of damage here for JRU Heavy Bombers. They really need to milk the clock until to that last 2 seconds before they take the shot. Kasi pwede pang makascore itong CSP.
Si Robby Naive nakabantay dito kay AJ Miranda. Also on the floor for JRU, the rookie Vince Sarmiento and Sean Argente. Joshua Giab is also in there as well. De Los Santos will throw the ball in play. Oh my goodness!
Ooh.
A 5-second violation. And Jail De Los Santos cannot believe it.
Ooh, that was a big call.
And that was coming off a timeout. Now it is the turn of Coach Charles Tew to draw up a potential game-winning play.
Coach Louie not liking that call. That was really, really huge. And JL, I think he wasn't mad with the referees. I think he was mad with some of his teammates. I said they were supposed to run a play for Miranda.
I was surprised that it was Giab who received the inbound pass. And this is a play that all the JRU and NCAA fans will be watching over and over again on NCAA Philippines or GMA Sports PH, wherever it is you watch your NCAA.
But I think, Anton, if if Miranda just went up and get double, libre-libre na siya eh. Kasi when he curled that down screen, doon siya napigilan eh. I was gonna say credit to Coach Louie for putting JL on the inbound, pero that didn't help them because di sila in sync.
And there's that ensemble coaching staff of the Benilde Blazers, led by that man, Coach Charles Tew. Beside him, Coach Raiko Toroman. Gabby Severino on your screens. Former team captain JC Cuellar is there as well. Coach Marvin Bienvenida, part of the coaching staff of the Blazers as well. Ngayon naman, kanino kaya pupunta ang bola dito para sa Benilde?
Watch this, Anton. Oxon inbounding the ball. He's gonna pass it to either Miggy or Will, and he's gonna get the ball back.
Naive and Carlos are also on the floor for the Blazers. Oxon.
Same call.
Wow. I am speechless. Back-to-back 5-second violations. An unbelievable turn of events. Now HM can do what you were suggesting earlier, JV.
Yes.
Just get the ball.
Well, no, he has 7 seconds left. And he can go full speed from backcourt to front court.
Oh, those were mind-boggling, those last two plays. Here we go. AJ Miranda will throw the inbound pass. De Los Santos gives it to AJ. This is for the win. AJ Miranda, shot was short. And we will go to overtime.
That was a great play, Anton, from JL. You can see here, Pinake, he was going to attack. He was a decoy and handoff libre. Atake na ni Miranda.
Oh, may rereklamo sila na kumapit daw si Prince Carlos. That's what AJ was saying. Although Benilde is not in the penalty. So it looks like that was the strategy.
Yep.
All right, to overtime we go here in this matchup between Benilde and JRU.
Look at me now, I'm flying so high. I can see the whole world. Look at me now, I'm ready for victory. It's my time, my turn. Hero, oh, oh, oh. When we rise for the ceiling, yeah. Hero, oh, oh, oh. We'll take flight, 'cause you're living, yeah. Hero.
So for the second time here in NCAA Season 99, we will be having an overtime game. And JRU is figuring in their second overtime game of the season as well.
Ito natin makita kung ubus na ba si Miranda going to the extension. Pero grabe, pinapakita ng batang to.
And the reason why JB Mocon just said that was because against Letran, Miranda outscored the entire Knights team in the extra 5 minutes, 7-6. So here we go. Once again, maraming salamat sa inyong panonood. Anton Rojas together with JB Mocon. And we also have Lizelle Nerves and Christine San Agustin reporting for Benilde and JRU respectively. Gozum puts it up and in.
Great defense na sana here itong JRU. Will Gozum just so strong down there.
Gozum now with 16 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, and 2 blocks.
And that's passive pa, no, Anton?
De Los Santos, binigay kay Giab. Argente, on the move. De Los Santos, mid-range. No. And it's Benilde Blazers basketball. Naive wants to push the ball. Naive unable to draw a foul. At Babalik ang bola sa JRU. Miranda. De Los Santos. De Los Santos steps back. Sarmiento na naman. Sarmiento. I'm amazed at how Sarmiento moves in the pace.
Wow.
The spaces, the small spaces that he works with is very impressive.
Ganda ng footwork nito ni Sarmiento eh.
Very impressive for a rookie. Oxon. The switch comes. Sarmiento is on him. Gozo wants it. He gets it. And is that a foul on Miranda?
Kita natin dito yung aggressiveness na hinahanap natin from Will Gosong. Gustong-gusto na niya makuha yung bola ngayon dito sa overtime.
But you can see nakakaramdam na rin ng pagod sina Oxon and Gozong. Holding on to their knees as they try to recover for this final stretch. Let's get an update on the JRU side with Christine Saragostin.
Second overtime game for the JRU Heavy Bombers. Ang hiling lang ni Coach Louie Gonzalez, habaan pa sana ng kupunan ang kanilang pasensya at i-maintain ang disiplina because at this point, every move is critical and has its corresponding consequence. Coach Louie also assured the team by saying na mas pagod ang kalaban sa inyo kaya huwag nyo nang bitawan ito since there is more time for them to go home with another win. Anton and JV, the question now stands, is the second time also a charm for the JRU Heavy Bombers? We'll know in just a bit. Balik sa inyo.
That's right. As Giab tries to muscle his way up for the basket, that's a good defensive stand by Will Gozum.
And that's a good point from Coach Louie here. Yung fatigue level, yung magiging factor here sa overtime.
Miguel Oxon with a clutch basket, spin move, and a floater in the lane. And now Benilde is up by 4. A little bit more separation for the guys in white. And Miranda is on the bench for JRU. De Los Santos. Oh, sorry miss there by Sarmiento. As we go now to the Benilde side to hear from Lizelle Nieves.
As both teams are neck and neck, putting this ball game into overtime, the Blazers are hungry to earn this win. With 5 minutes on the clock, Robbie Naibe reminded the team that they cannot start flat. Give everything they got and play their solid defense. Now, who will emerge victorious in this match? Anton and JV.
From the looks of it, it's been the defense of Benilde that has gotten them this lead. Gozum standing his ground against Joshua Giab, and it leads to those baskets on the other end of the floor.
Tama ka, Anton. At the same time, yung experience and maturity itong star players ng Blazers. Kita-kita natin yung composure nila during this overtime period.
Naive patiently waiting. Oxon, wild shot. Sanko offensive rebound, and Sanko puts it up and in. And there you see the security swarming the court.
Yep.
And Jail De Los Santos is fired up. Sanko, his arms were entangled. Let's take a look at the replay. So here's Sanko with a putback to give Benilde the 6-point lead. Some
very physical na laro natin, Anton.
Forearm swinging there.
Yeah, very intense. No one really wants to lose this game. So two big offensive boards here from Benilde to give them the lead from Will Gozum and Sanko.
So I'll correct myself. It's only a 4-point lead for the Benilde Blazers with 2 minutes and 14 seconds remaining. Now, interesting situation for our officials. What call are they going to make here?
Oh, exactly.
Ganda ng pagbitaw ni Sanko, right on time. We can see there, Sanko pulled the jersey of JL. And then Pabico lifted up his arm when Sanko's forearm touched his shoulder. And security quickly preventing things from escalating.
It has been intense talaga. There's been a lot of this mga pasimpleng banat here and there.
And now even Commissioner Tonichi Puhante is looking closely at the monitor. And Mancom Chairman Paul Supan of Jose Rizal University is up from his seat. As is Dax Castellano from the Benilde Blazers.
A lot of advantages here para dito sa CSB. Penalty na rin ng itong JRU. With 4-point lead here with 2 minutes and 14 seconds left on the clock. Sabi mo nga, it's gonna be an interesting call kung nung tatawag nila.
Oh, an unsportsmanlike foul called on a JRU player. Let's see who. But I saw the referee point to JRU side of the court.
I think they're gonna call on sportsman on jail, if I'm not wrong.
Abangan natin yung announcement dito, but both sides talking amongst themselves.
I think yun eh, when he pulled the jersey, nag-retaliate ito si JL.
Category 1, contact with an opponent and not legitimately attempting to directly play the ball within the spirit and intent of the rules. Santos ejected from the game.
Wow, it was just announced that JL De Los Santos is ejected from this
Double
game.
technical
and that
foul on
means
number
he will
10,
serve
Mark
a
Sanko,
one-game
and
suspension.
number 28,
Wow.
Theo Pabico.
And
it's a big blow talaga.
We see why JL is frustrated. Nakita natin yung replay. Hinila yung kanyang jersey.
And nag-retaliate lang siya.
The thing is, the elbow was pretty high.
Yeah. Pero pinigilan niya eh.
Oh, pinigilan
Kita
niya
natin eh. So we're not really sure anong
At hindi rin tumama.
grounds. Exactly.
Two free throws for Mark Sanko.
So this hurts for JRU after such a great start.
Ball possession.
Some extra unwanted happenings derailing JRU's plans.
Akala ko pa, Anton, they're gonna call double foul eh.
That's what I was thinking also in the beginning.
Kasi it's been crucial eh.
And not
Crucial
even between
again.
JL ha. Between Pabico and Sanko.
Oo,
Kasi
oo.
silang dalawa
Sila
yung
talaga.
ano eh.
Oo, tama.
They were the ones entangled. So here come the technical free throws. Sanko missing on the first. This is is the first time Sanko is at the free throw line, actually. And he goes 1 for 2. At mukhang bola pa ng Benilde.
So no call here sa side ng Benilde. Any fouls, nothing.
And Coach Louis believes that it should be their possession. That's why he's shaking his head. Benilde with a chance to create some separation here. Oxon against Argente. Oxon. Pass stolen away. Dangerous drive to the basket here on the break. Medina was going through a whole lot of traffic.
Yep. He still manages to get the layup, get the foul.
Nakakatakot yung mga dinadaanan ng bola eh. Or as in right in front of the passing lanes of Benilde. Look at how this ball traveled. You see Corteza from behind.
That's 4 white shirts there.
So this is going to be 2 free throws for Medina. Sumabit.
They're gonna review if upgrade nila yung foul. Tapos may follow through ito si Naive on the head of Medina. So just a regular foul here. 2 free throws, Medina. 84-79.
Medina today, his first free throw attempts. And he converts dun sa una. Trying to make this a 1-possession ball game.
And Argente will run the point guard position here.
So JRU down 2 men. And big names at that. De Los Santos and Dionisio. Benilde trying to close. Oxon retreats to the 3-point line. Oxon turns around. Difficult shot. And what a save right there by Medina to Pabico. And the ball is in the hands of AJ Miranda. Miranda, sinausaw.
Sayang.
Too much spin on that layup. Corteza with an easy basket. Will Gozum with the assist.
So huge miss here. Para kay Miranda. That's an open lane already. Medyo nailang siya sa help side defense.
And that's what Miggy Corteza does. He runs the floor. Napakasipag na player.
Yep. Very
High motor.
athletic. Finishes high. Either 2 points or a foul.
And what about Will Gozum, JV? 4 assists. And not even, as assertive as we normally see him. Comparing him to last season when he was the MVP.
And that's what we want from Will. Nag-evolve yung game niya, not only scoring, rebounding.
Argente misfires. And Gozum with his 11th rebound. A double-double in Gozum's debut game here in NCAA Season 99. The first in his final playing year. Naive.
Nice pass.
Corteza looking for the dagger. And the Benilde faithful go crazy as the Blazers take this 8-point advantage in overtime.
Corteza maybe scoring here, inside and outside. And one right here, and then three-pointer after. Grabe yung laro ko ni Miggy. After that great first game then, after a loss, so a big bounce back as a team for them.
Look at the emotion of the graduating Miggy Corteza. What a moment, big play. And this is scary if you're the rest of the NCAA, because arguably hindi pa gaano pulido yung laro ng Benilde in this contest. But because of the sheer talent, they were able to stay within striking distance. Coming up, the Sun Better Red Lions will take on the Mapua Cardinals. Both teams very impressive in their previous outings to begin season 99.
It's been a tough game here para dito sa JRU, controlling almost the whole game. And then may mga instances lang na Tunisia fouling out, JL. So it's been a tough game for them.
Sarmiento. That's going to be 2 more free throws coming up for Fabico, the rookie. Pinapahaba ng JRU yung laro dito sa overtime. Coaching staff was clapping after that foul. Yun lang.
Anton, after this game for JRU, it's gonna be a rough road for them with one suspension para kay JL. So someone's gonna step up on the point guard position, and it's been a really solid point guard here. Mga passes niya, the way, mga playmaking niya, makes a lot of difference here para dito sa JRU.
At yung susunod nila na laro, this Sunday na agad against Mapua at 12:20 ng tanghali. Corteza. They will get back to the free throw line.
Well, a lot of callers here showing for JRU. You can see their frustration in this end game, in this overtime game.
You know, I hate to go back to the past, especially if there are bad memories. So I will just say that there is some history between these two teams, but there have been improvements with regards to the league. Kitang-kita natin yung security, proactive, making sure that they step in right away to prevent things from escalating.
Also, credit to the referees ng committee natin kasi they're really preventing it. I think that's one of the factors that's why Mr. JL was thrown out of the game. They don't want to escalate things as we are seeing now.
And just when I thought, I was mentioning this during the opening day coverage, that this is the year that everything would finally fall into the place for JRU. But in game number 2, again, something untoward happens as their star point guard gets ejected and will serve a 1-game suspension. These are the types of things that can change the trajectory of a season for any team.
Tama ka, Anton. Just make or break itong kind of in situations like this. Your star point guard being ejected and you're all, alam mo, frustrated ka eh. As we can see here, Coach Louie, frustrated the way the referees are calling it. So it rubs off sa mga players, sa mga fans, we can see. So it's just tough to see. Pero hopefully, it's still a long season eh. It's only the second game of this season 99.
Now, in contrast to what happened in overtime against Letran, AJ Miranda went scoreless here in this extra session. So Benilde obviously did their scouting, making sure na hindi mangyari sa kanila yung nangyari sa Letran. And Gozum and Cortez, and then that clutch turnaround floater by Oxon. Those were huge for the Blazers.
Oh naman, lalo na the way they started this game. Sabi nga ni Captain Robin Ive, they can't start flat. And that's what they did. Itong mga offensive boards ni Will Gozum, ni Sanko, helped a lot kasi it relieves itong mga shooting guards that they can shoot without hesitation, knowing that there's someone's gonna rebound for them.
Foul was on number 4, Asia Miranda. Third personal.
So what was announced so far was a regular foul on AJ
Technical
Miranda.
foul for second motion, number 26, Jonathan Medina.
But there's
First
the technical
personal.
free throw. Second motion on Jonathan Medina. That's why Oxon is going to shoot this technical free throw right now.
Alam mo, Anton, this year is really promising. Sabi mo nga, it's gonna fall. Itong year na to is for them. Pero this kinds of situation na, it's gonna make or break them. So they can complain after this game, they can appeal, pero they can't do anything anymore. So they just need to move forward and find a solution. Kasi nga, next game na is on Sunday na.
Ayan, nag-uusap na hindi pa tapos yung laro. Coach Charles Tew and
That's a good
assistant
sign.
coach
Oo.
Glenn Capasio of JRU. Hindi na siguro mag-tweet si Coach Charles, no? They got the message. The players got the message. Actually, kulang pa nga eh. I was talking to Coach Charles about that tweet, and he said he hopes his players are pissed and that they try to get the win and want it so bad in this game.
And it showed the money. And Will Gossom leading the way for them. And syempre, Live, Oxon.
Medina. Oh, may foul pa.
And Anton, sometimes yung talo ng Benilde on the first game nila, sometimes a good loss din eh. Kasi rather than having that loss on the latter part, have this loss now and fix it para pataas na yung trajectory niyo.
And I think yun din yung kagandahan ng NCAA na mahaba yung season. There's a lot of opportunities to recalibrate and make adjustments.
Makabawi, maka-scout.
Naive throws it up ahead to Corteza, who will just milk the clock, pero finaul pa siya. Ni Pabico. So dadagdagan pa ni Mickey Corteza yung kanyang stats. 22 points today, JV.
Solid si Miggy Corteza. And yung 6 points nga niya, 7 or 8 right now. 7 points here on the overtime. He has been really solid. Siyempre, Will has been, sabi nga natin, passive pa nung una eh. Will
Passive
Gossom,
sa lagay na yan, ha? 18 points, 11 rebounds.
More
Will Gossom,
assists.
player of the game, as Will's return helps Benilde bounce back as they defeat JRU here in overtime.
Let's also give credit dito kay AJ Miranda. 31 points, 11 out of 22 field goal. He has been solid din. Pero it's just breaks of the game.
And also, he went scoreless in overtime. Now, it's going to be interesting for JRU these next couple of days. No JL De Los Santos. He was ejected from this contest. Benilde defeats JRU 93-85 in overtime. We'll be back for San Beda and Mapua. Stay tuned. This is our coverage of NCAA Season 99.